Hi friends, welcome back. In today's session, we are going to set up and configure a wireless LAN controller environment using multiple VLANs. So I will show you how to create three VLANs, one for management and two for WLAN access through lightweight access points. We will configure interfaces for each VLAN and also create WLANs mapped to those VLANs. Finally, we will test connectivity by connecting a laptop to each VLAN through the lightweight access point. So stay tuned till the end and don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you find this video helpful. Let me design the topology first. We will have a router 4331 and 3 switches. Okay, that's fine. Then we will have wireless WLC, we will choose 3504. Then lightweight access point 3702i. Then entity devices, we will keep a PC, then laptops. I will rename all these devices. We'll give this as admin. We'll give a SW. Okay, that's fine. SW1, SW2. Okay, here I will give SW underscore north because we need to create the VLANs. Okay, just I given some name. South. LAP underscore north. LAP underscore south. Laptop south. Laptop north. You can give any name according to your wish. So now I am going to connect from R1 G0002 to G0/1. Then from G0/2 to WLAN, we'll connect to the first port in WLAN. Also, we'll connect our admin here. I will connect to 24 FS0/24 to admin. Then we will connect to north and south. We'll connect to FS0/1, FS0/1, FS0/2, FS0/1. Then we'll connect this lightweight access point to the switch. We'll connect to G0/1 to LAP north. Then here LAP south. I just labeled all the ports in a green color, so it will be more visible. Here you can see VLAN details. I just labeled here. We are going to create VLAN 10 south and we will use 192.168.10.0/24 as the network address. Then we have VLAN 20 and VLAN 30. 20 is for north and VLAN 30 is management. First, we will configure these switches. We will go to SW underscore core. Enable configure terminal. Let me give the host name as SW underscore core. Now IP domain lookup. Okay. Then we will create the VLAN. VLAN 10 name is south. VLAN 20 name is north. VLAN 30 name is management. Now, as per the addressing table, we will configure the IP address for this switch core. Here we are going to set IP address for the interface VLAN 30. So that is the management VLAN. VLAN 30. We will give the IP address 192.168.30.4. Then submit to mask. Also, we will set the default gateway 192.168.30.1. See, we need to configure the router on a stick inter-VLAN routing on our router. So we will do that soon. So after completing on all these switches. Now we are going to configure the trunk on this switch. We can see G0/1, G0/2, G0/1 is connected to R1, then G0/2 is connected to our WLC, and switch to switch FS0/1 and FS0/2. So all these 4 ports should be trunking. So we'll go to all those interfaces as a range FA 0/1-2, also G0/1-2. Switch port mode trunk. And here in this video, we did not create any specific VLAN for the native, but we are going to configure the WLAN with our management VLAN. So obviously for this interface, I mean on G0/2, we need to configure the native VLAN as VLAN 30, that is a management VLAN. Even we can make for all this interface native VLAN as VLAN 30. But anyway, here we are going to make the default to VLAN 1, and we will change only for this G0/2. And here on SW_north and SW_south interface G0/1, also we will configure the native VLAN as VLAN 30. Okay, right. So here we will go to interface G0/2 and we will give a switch port trunk native VLAN 30. Perfect. Oh, sorry, I forgot to give VLAN command. So VLAN 30, native VLAN 30. Okay. Now we will go to interface FA0/24, which is connected to our admin PC. So that should be in management VLAN. We will give a switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 30. Next, we will configure SW_south. Hostname SW_south. Now we will create the VLAN, VLAN 10. Name is south, VLAN 20. Name VLAN 30. Name is management. We will configure the SVI in this south switch. So we'll go to interface VLAN 30. As per our addressing table, we will set the IP address as 192.168.30.5. Then submit to mask. Then we will set the default gateway 192.168.30.1. Now here we can see 2 interfaces should be trunking. That is FA0/1, which is connected to our SW core. Then G0/1, which is connected to LAP north. That is our lightweight access point. And here we need to configure the native VLAN as VLAN 30 for this interface G0/1, because we will configure the IP address from the management VLAN for this lightweight access point. We will go to interface G0/1, switch port mode trunk switch port trunk native VLAN 30. Then we will go to interface FA0/1, which is connected to our SW underscore core. Switch port mode trunk. We will configure north switch. We will create the VLANs. VLAN 10, name is south. VLAN 20, name is north. VLAN 30, name is management. Next, we will configure the IP address. Interface VLAN 30. As per our addressing table, 192.168.30.6 subnet mask. Also, we will set the default gateway. 192.168.30.1. Here also we can see G0/1 should be trunking with native VLAN 30, and FS0/1 also should be trunking. So we will go to interface G0/1, switch port mode trunk, switch port trunk native VLAN 30. Then we'll go to interface FA0/1. It's already trunking because we configured the other side. So it's trunking auto. We will configure it manually. Switch port mode trunk. We are going to configure our router R1. R1. We will configure the sub interfaces for all VLANs. Interface G0/0/0.10. Encapsulation.1Q. This is for VLAN 10. VLAN ID is 10. Then as per our addressing table, we will set the IP address 192.168.10.1. Then subnet mask. In the same way, interface G0/0/0.20. Encapsulation.1Q. VLAN ID 20. IP address 192.168.20.1. Then subnet mask. Then we'll go to interface G0/0/0.30. This is for the management. VLAN ID 30. IP address 192.168.30.1. We need to give the subnet mask. We will activate all these sub interfaces. Interface G000, no shutdown. So we can see all sub interfaces are activated. We will verify the configuration on router. Before that, let me save it. Show IP interface brief. We can see all the sub interfaces we configured. Status and protocol up. Perfect. Next, we are going to configure IP address on this WLAN and admin PC. Also, here we are going to configure static IP on LAP North and LAP South. Even we can configure using DHCP, I mean using our internal DHCP in the WLAN. But here in this activity, we are going to configure it statically. First of all, we will configure it on WLAN, Wireless LAN Controller. Management and IPv4 address, we will set to 192.168.30.2. Then to mask, default gateway, 192.168.30.1. Then DNS server, okay, will give an address. Then we will configure on admin PC, IPv4 address 192.168.30.3, default gateway, DNS, next we will put on this lightweight access point and we will configure the IP address. Let me put on this, then go to config, settings, we can see default gateway 192.168.30.1 and DNS server, it is not mandatory, but we will set one address here. Then we will set IP address here 192.168.30. We'll set 7 because till 6 we used, 6 we given for the our SW here, north, SW north, perfect. Next we will go to south lightweight access point. We will connect the adapter, config, default gateway 192.168.30.1, DNS, then IP address 192.168.30.8, submit to mask. I will test the connectivity here. We can see this LAP North will be able to communicate to WLAN. Yes, successful. Same way we will test from LAP South to WLAN. Okay. Then from admin to WLAN. Okay. Next we are going to configure our WLAN so that this laptop will be able to connect to its respective lightweight access point. We will access our WLAN through admin. Go to admin, web browser, 192.168.30.2. So it should be HTTP and we need to wait some time. So don't think that you are not going to get this window when there is a delay. You need to wait around 30 to 40 seconds. Yeah. So here we can see Cisco 3500 series wireless LAN controller. Now, welcome. Please start by creating an admin account. Okay, we'll do that. Admin, I will give the password as Cisco123. Cisco123. Then start. System name WLC. Management IP address 192.168.30.2. This is the address we given for this WLAN. Then submit to mask. Default gateway. So here we are not going to change any management VLAN ID. Network name. Just I will give a management. Passphrase. Cisco 123. next, next, scroll down and click apply. Okay. Now I will close this window because we need to reopen this WLAN using HTTPS protocol. So we need to wait some time so that this interface G0/2 should be in forwarding state. Okay, perfect. Now again we will go to web browser and we will give the IP address of our WLAN 192.168.30.2, and here we can see server reset connection because we need to give HTTPS and click go. Okay, login. We need to give our username admin and the password we given is Cisco123. Then login. Yes, here we can see we are inside our wireless LAN controller. And here we can see access point summary, total 2 connected, 2 up. Yes, that's correct. Now we will go to controller and we will create 2 interface, that is for VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. Right, we will do that. We'll create new. Interface name south underscore network. Here we need to specify the VLAN ID. We given VLAN 10 for south. Click on apply. And we need to configure the remaining things here. So port number, we are connected to gigabit 1. So we are going to give 1 here. We can see VLAN identifier, it is 10, that is correct. Then IP address for this interface, we will set 192.168.10.2. Then net mask 192.168. Sorry, it is subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Then gateway 192.168.10.1. Then primary DHCP server. So this WLC itself is the DHCP server because we will configure this internal DHCP. So let me give the IP address of our WLC. We given 192.168.30.2. Click apply. Okay. Again, we will go to interface and we will create for north. So here we can see south network. Click on new. North network. This is VLAN 20. Then we need to do the additional configuration here. Port number 1. Then VLAN identifier at 20, it's correct. Then IP address 192.168.20 range 20.2. Subnet mask. Then gateway 192.168.20.1. Then primary DHCP server 192.168.30.2. The IP address of our WLC. Click on apply. Okay. So you can see there is a blink when it is applied. Yes. Next, we will configure the internal DHCP server for this VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. So go to internal DHCP server. So here already we have this default scope. We will create new. Scope name south underscore DHCP. Okay, that's fine. We'll go to south underscore DHCP and we will configure the pool. Pool start address 192.168.10.10 and end address we will give 100. Then network address, that is a 10.0. This is for the VLAN 10. Then net to mask, okay, default router 192.168.10.1. Then DNS, apply. We will create a new scope for North DHCP. Click on North DHCP and configure the additional details. Start address 192.168.20.10. We'll give till 100. Then network 20.0. Net to mask. Then default router 192.168.20.1. DNS server. Yes, we configured two scopes. One is for north and the other one is for south. Okay, now we are going to create WLAN. So click on WLANs. And here we can see this management WLAN we created. But we don't have any lightweight access point in the for the management VLAN. We are going to remove this management WLAN. And we are going to create a new. Click on go. Profile name, okay, we will give South Network. SSID, South Wi-Fi. Click apply. So that we need to do the additional configuration here. Status enabled, click on this checkbox. Then interface, we already created interface for this South Network. So here we can see South Network. Then go to security. Then here we need to choose WPA plus WPA2. Then WPA2 policy, and we'll give a pre-shared key. So let me give a South 123. We'll go to advanced and we need to enable this flex connect here. Click on apply. So it will change from advanced to general when it applies. So till that time you need to wait. Yes, it is applied. Next we will create for North Network WLAN. Click on this WLAN and click go. North Network. SSID North Wi-Fi. Apply. So that we will do the additional settings there. Status enabled. Interface, this is for North Network. So we'll choose interface as North Network. Then security. Then WPA2 policy, and we'll set the pre-shared key. North 123. Then we'll go to advanced, enable flex connect. So make sure that you are enabling these two checkboxes here and click on apply. And you need to wait a moment so that it will change from advanced to general. Yes, it is applied. Now we will group our APs. So click on AP groups. Then add group. Here we will create for the South group. Okay, you can give some description. Then add. So click on South group. Then click on WLANs, add new. So we can see South underscore Wi-Fi. Then click on APs, and here we can see our LAP South. So we'll add this lightweight access point to this South group and add AP. Okay. Yes. Again, click on AP groups. We need to create add group, North group, description, and click on add North group. Click on this North group so that we can add our lightweight access point to this particular group. WLANs, add new, and here we can see North underscore Wi-Fi. Choose this North underscore Wi-Fi. Then go to AP, and we will add LAP underscore North. Okay. Perfect. So just we'll save the configuration. Okay. So just let me check the Wi-Fi here, SSIDs. We can see providing WLANs, none. We are unable to see any SSID here. So just we will go back to our WLC, and again we will go to North or South, whatever. We need to verify whether this WLAN is added or not. Okay, WLAN. Oh, here we can see we need to add this. We already added, but we can see we did not save it maybe, right? We directly went to APs without adding it. So this is for North. Let me add a North Wi-Fi, and we need to add it here. Yes, actually we did not do that. Then again we will go to, it is added. We'll go to South group, and we need to add our WLAN to this group. Go to WLANs, add new, and here South Wi-Fi. Okay, that's fine. So just click on add. So that is very important. Yes, it is added. Now again we will save the configuration. Okay. Yes, it is saved. So here we can see the SSID South underscore Wi-Fi. Perfect. And here we can see North underscore Wi-Fi. Now we will connect our laptop to this lightweight access point. First of all, we will go to laptop underscore South. Put off this laptop, remove this NIC, and add this wireless adapter. Put on this. Go to desktop, PC wireless, connect, refresh. So we will wait for the SSID here. So we can see North Wi-Fi and South Wi-Fi. We'll connect to South Wi-Fi. Connect. Password is South123. Connect. It is connected. We will verify the IP address, and okay, we are waiting for the IP. The same way we'll go to North desktop. We'll put off this laptop and remove this and add this wireless. Go to desktop, PC wireless, refresh, and we'll connect to North underscore Wi-Fi. We given the password as North123. Connected. So here when we verify, it is already connected, but we can see these laptops are not getting the IP address from this WLAN, internal DHCP server, because you know that it is in VLAN 10 and this will be in VLAN 20, right? So here we need to set the IP helper address in our router. So we'll do that. Enable configure terminal, and we'll go to interface G0/0/0 10. This is the sub interface for a VLAN 10, and we will set IP helper address. So who is our DHCP server? That is WLAN 192.168.30.2, the IP address of our DHCP server. The same way we will go to interface G0/0/0.20, and we will give this IP helper address 192.168.30.2. Copy, run space, start. Now we will go back to our laptop. So actually we need to renew it. ipconfig/renew. Yes, here we can see the IP address 192.168.10.range. Okay, the same way we will go to laptop north, ipconfig/renew 192.168.20. Perfect. So here we can see this laptop underscore south is in VLAN 10 and laptop underscore north is in VLAN 20. So they connected to lightweight access point and they received the IP address from the internal DHCP server what we configured in WLAN. So now let me send a message from south to north. Yes, it's successful. So we are able to communicate from any device to any device. It will be successful. Perfect. Perfect. Friends, thank you for watching this video on WLAN and VLAN configuration using a wireless LAN controller and lightweight access points. I hope this step-by-step tutorial helped you understand the concept clearly. If you found this video useful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to leave your questions or feedback in the comment section below. Stay connected for more networking and IT tutorials. We will meet again with the next video.